couple of days ago, Apple announced the new iOS update, iOS 9. What's new? Let's find out in its top 5 iOS 9 features. Just like Google announced the new Google Now, Apple announced Proactive. Basically, it's the iPhone way to show you relevant content when you need it. Direction, tickets, events, and so on. However, given the notorious commitment of Apple about security, they promise that no content will ever leave your phone, keeping your personal information far from simple spammers and much more dangerous threats. To make a device truly personal, you need a great personal assistant, and Siri will be improved to do just that. The voice recognition has been improved by a fair margin, and just like Spotlight, Siri is now capable of an extended set of phrases it is able to understand and recognize, allowing you to speak in a more natural way. It is also capable of a better context understanding, recognizing what you are referring to when talking about something that's on screen. As always, the examples shown by Apple at the WWDC are not likely to work as well on your personal device, but even if it gets half as close, it will be great. Standby time on iOS is pretty much legendary among mobile devices, but iOS 9 promises to bring much longer screen on time too. According to Apple, the iPhone 6 should get an extra hour of screen on time, which is plenty welcome for every iOS user. A battery saving mode will also be added, delivering 3 more hours of battery life to your discharging device. Should this all work as expected, Android devices will have a bad time in catching up. iOS 9 looks like the update that will bring the iPad closer to what it meant to be, a PC replacement. With the added split screen mode, you'll have the ability to run more than one app at a time, in a couple of different ways. One will be the classic multi-window Samsung has introduced with the Galaxy S3, and another one will be the so-called slide over, which will allow you to bring in an app for just the time you need it. Something else we all always wanted, and is finally here, is the possibility to let videos play with the picture-in-picture mode. That will keep videos, or just their audio, alive on the background while we do our stuff. The new multitasking interface also shouldn't come as a surprise, given the other significant innovations in this department. It's still unclear which features will be available on which devices though, with Apple generically speaking of iPhone's compatibility. Not only did Apple confirm that every iOS 8 compatible device will be upgraded to iOS 9, they also announced that a public beta will be available in July, granting early access to everyone who wants it. This will give on one side a welcome preview to lots of users, and will on the other side help Apple to deliver a more refined product to the masses when it launches. Besides, Apple also promises to bring slimmer updates, reducing the big file size that was needed until now. Just for a comparison, the iOS 9 update should use 1.3 GB of space, a third of the amount required by its predecessor. With the public release in September, we'll see how much of that is true. Of course, there are tons of other new features introduced by Apple in iOS 9, so if you think we missed something important, be sure to let us know in the comment section right below. This was Joe from Nerd Herd, and I'll see you guys in the next one.